Well, we just watched Gerald McClellan do some quick work. McClellan trained and managed by Emanuel Stewart. Another man who is trained by Stewart joins us now, former world heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. Evander, first I got to ask you about that. Were you ever involved in a fight yourself that went about 30 seconds or so?
Well, an amateur, I was able to hit a guy with a good body shot and he just laid out.
I mean, did you know right then and there that it was all over?
Well, yeah, I can tell the way he drew up. That guy there, the way he drew his legs up, you knew he wasn't going to come back.
All right, let me ask you about your plans for the immediate future.
Well, I'm looking to fight November the 5th against Bo again.
So is there actually a rematch in the works with the heavyweight champion, Riddick Bowe?
Well, the verbally is done. And now my name just got to get signed on a dotted line.
Is that going to happen?
I think so.
Yeah. Now, you have Emanuel Stewart as your trainer right now. You used to be trained by Georgie Benton. How would you compare the two styles of trainers?
Well, George Benton is more laid back, and he's more of a defensive coach. With Emanuel Stewart, he's more of an offensive coach. So right now, I guess in this stage of my career, I need to have a little bit more fundamentals for us, using my jab a little bit more, throwing a lot of combinations.
Now, if you do fight Riddick Bowe once again, what would you do differently? Of course, everybody remembers that as a sensational fight, but what would you do differently this time around?
Well, I would box a little bit more. I don't think my game plan was all wrong. It's just the fact that I went toe-to-toe with him and stayed there too long, then used the skills that was necessary, that would have been to the best of my advantage, using my jab, moving around, and moving him in circles. You know, I was reflecting back on the days that we always sparred, and it was just a tough, grueling sparring round, and I always was able to stop him before the 6th round.
How is your weight now, and how do you think it'll be if you do fight Bowe again?
Well, right now I'm at 213. By the time fight come, I think I'll be about 218, 220.
And of course, moving on to another subject and closing with you, Evander, your good friend is Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. He's going to be fighting the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez in September. Would you care to offer us a prediction?
Well, I think it will be a great fight, and I pretty much think the guy that will fight his fight will win.
He's hedging. Well,
of course I'm with Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah.
But I just know just how great both of these fighters are. And I just realized that, with speed Pernell have, with experience Chavez might have, and they just, which guy fight his game plan is the guy going to win.
You'll make a great politician or a weatherman someday, no question about it. Evander, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And a pleasure to see you once again.